What is going on, everybody? Atomic here, bringing you back to my tutorial land. So today we have a pretty interesting one. We are going to be building the auto sorter. Now, to give credit where credit is due, I believe this was originally made by ImpulseSV. I will try to link the original one down in the description. I will tell y'all that this does work on Java and Bedrock. I just tried it out on Bedrock right before making this. So I'll kind of give y'all an idea. Nothing's in this chest, so we're just gonna grab some of these, some of these, some of these, and this. All right, we have 21 in there. So we're gonna go into our inventory real quick, make sure that we have a good amount. This does have overflow protection, but I just wanna show y'all that no specific order is done, right? So you come up here, we throw it in here, just like this. Now, if everything is going correctly, we should have anything that is overflown going directly into here. Boom. So let's go ahead and get over here and I'll show y'all the material list. All right, so here's the list of stuff that you're going to need for this build. Just know that each one of these is a single segment. So you would want to add more to it, everyone. So at bare minimum, you would need 8 chests, 4 hoppers, 1 redstone torch, 1 repeater, 3 redstone dust, and 1 comparator. You will also need an anvil, a block that you're not going to use, and this is optional. This just makes it look better. I'll kind of show y'all real quick. The steps, you can put signs on there and hold it. All that's optional, but I'll still show y'all how to get it like that. I put glass here, so that's optional too, but I'll still show y'all over there. Anyways, let's get started. All right, so to kind of explain this, you're gonna have your hoppers facing pretty much one direction. So let's say we wanted our hoppers going this way. Over here would be the input side, and this would be the output side. Just making sure that we get that clear. We're gonna go ahead and grab some of our building blocks because I didn't grab those. Get you a decoration block, whatever you want to decorate it. We're gonna go fancy and do netherite. Go ahead and get a line out all the way across on however long you want to do this, like so. Next, what you're going to want to do is run your repeaters into that block. Now, if you run them like this, that arrow is facing the front of your auto sorter. So basically, repeater will be back there, and this will be where you get your chest, just so you know. So we're gonna run that all the way across. Nothing too crazy yet. Once you have it done, it should look like that, or however long you want to do this. Either way, this is just how it's supposed to look. Just kind of giving you all a side view of everything. Next, what you wanna do is go ahead and build up 1 block back on that, a block back, and a block like that. I'll kind of show y'all what's going on. So up 1, all the way across, over 1 more, and then down 1 in the back. You're basically encasing these right here with your building blocks. Should look about like that. Next, you're gonna go ahead and go to the front of your build and run you a line all the way across. Now you kind of got like a T shape like this with a drop down. Next, underneath the front part, so on this block right here, you're gonna go ahead and put your redstone torch all the way across. So, and again, I'll give you a side view. That's what it looks like. Fairly simple. All right, so next what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna go back here. You can always build up in the front, but we're just gonna do this. You're gonna take your comparator, go to the very front, jump and place it. You want that arrow to face towards the back with the comparator. And you wanna do that all the way across like this. Here's the front of our build right here. All those arrows are facing towards the back. Next, what you're gonna do, like I said, each segment, and I'll go ahead and verify, specify on this, each segment is one of these. I'm building 11 segments right now, just to make this easier to kind of show on the tutorial. You're gonna take your redstone, your 3 redstone, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. If you're building more segments like we're showing on this tutorial, what you're gonna wanna do is just go all the way across and fill up this entire back end right here with redstone dust. Just like that. Not too bad. Next, what I like to do is I like to get down here, and if you look, you can see the top right here. You're gonna go ahead and shift click the hopper into the comparator, just like that. So I'll show you one more time. Shift, look up here, Get that line, boom. So we're gonna go all the way across with this real quick. Next, what you're gonna wanna do is figure out where you want your input and where you want your output to be. I want my output to be right here to make this easy, and my input to be over here. So what I like to do on this, for the output area, I usually put a temporary block right here and a temporary block right here. Then I come up on the top area right here and then put my 2 chests. Usually you can run 1 chest, but I'm gonna run 2 right here just to make sure we have enough. All right, then you're gonna take your hoppers, shift click into the side of the chest and run it all the way across. Like I said, if you're doing 1 segment, it's gonna be a lot easier, but nobody wants to auto sort 1 thing. Now you can stop right here just like this, but I like to come out 1 more just to make it look a little bit more appealing like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a chest in right beside that. See, then you can come up here and build your staircase if you want, whatever. We'll go ahead and build a staircase real quick. You don't need to. So I'm gonna speed this up real quick. All right, so I have the staircase there just so I can get up there and kind of show y'all what's going on. All right, so we can come up here. I'm gonna delete these temporary blocks. Next, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we need hoppers that are going into chest. As you see, we haven't set ourselves up properly, but that's how it's supposed to be, or at least how I'm showing y'all how to do this. This makes it easier for me, so do whatever works best for you. What I like to do, go up 2 at the very edge of your farm. Once you go up 2, just run a line all the way across. You're gonna go to the very end again, run your hoppers directly into those blocks. Now we know that they're all facing the correct area, especially when we break these temporary blocks out of the way. Now you should see them all facing towards you like that. Next, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna take our temporary blocks and you'll wanna come up like this, just right here. That way, when you put some chests down, you can just go all the way down and make it easy. So we're gonna go ahead and put these chests in because we had the hopper going into the chest. Now it should look like that all the way down. If y'all can see, same all the way down. If you want to make this more chest, you just come underneath here and you'd have to add more hoppers just like that. So next part, we're gonna go to the back of the build again. All of these hoppers right here is what is going to be our item sorter. So you grab your anvil, let's go ahead and place that out real quick. So once you place your anvil, or if you already have it out, that's completely fine. Go ahead and go in here. You're gonna have to have at least 1 level of experience. Grab a random item, and this makes it to where you don't have any accidents if you're just dumping your inventory like I always do on my survival world. I'm terrible about that. So grab your item. We're gonna use dirt. We're going to change the name to something random. Boom. Cost 1 enchantment. You want to have the items that you want sorted in here already figured out, or it doesn't really matter. But I will say that each one of these, for this to work properly, has to have 41 of the item that you want to sort. For instance, let's say we want netherite. So we'll just grab a stack of each one of these. All right, so I have 11 different items in my inventory now. So how we're gonna do this is, like I said, in the hopper that is facing inward to the comparator right here, open up that hopper. I'm gonna keep 1 out, that way I know what items I have. So we're gonna put them down here. 1 item, just so we know, just like that. All right, so next what we do, like I said, I wanted to get all those items out so we can make this easier later on. You only need 41 items. So the item you want to store, you want to put it in the first item slot in your hopper, just like so. Next, you're going to go ahead and take your random block, go all the way across. And that's it. If you look, it stops at 41. Like I said, you needed 41 blocks to make this work. So to show you again, we just did netherite. We're gonna do steps. Put your steps in the first item slot, take your random block, and put it in the other 4 slots. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way down real quick, and then once I'm done, we'll continue on. All right, so we are now finished up, and just to show y'all, each one of these have 41, 41, just like that. And then I'll show you on the last one just so y'all know what's going on. 41. That is pretty much the item sorter. Now I will show y'all it working. That way y'all don't think I'm crazy. All right, so we're gonna grab random stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put all this into my inventory just like that. We're gonna, you don't want to put your fill blocks in there at all. It might mess up, so we're gonna go ahead and throw those away. All right, so let's just grab a bunch of stuff. Once we grab it, I will show y'all it working. All right, so as you can see, we have our original 11 right here, and then we have some random stuff. Now, I'm gonna show y'all, and it has the 21 blocks. It should have 21 all the way down to right here. All right, this should have nothing. Remember, this is where all of the non-sortable items should go. Stuff that you did not program in your item sorter. So I'm going to inventory dump in here, just like so. We're not going in any specific order. I'm just clicking randomly. All right, it's taking it in. Now we'll sit back and let this run its course. Alright guys, so it is not 100% finished taking all of the materials. I just don't like waiting. Very impatient. So let me change this weather real quick. As you see, I've changed it quite a bit. But I just want y'all to see that it is working, right? We should have random stuff in here. I did take a, one of the trading villager, wandering traders for a little walk with his llamas. Definitely not him right here. But as you see, everything goes down in here. And then it goes to anything that you saved. It goes to its respected area. Now, let's go ahead and make this look a little bit better up front. So if you do all your chest all the way down, we can make it look something like this. So I'm going to grab one of these item frames real quick. That's not an item frame. All right, so what we can always do is take our glass, run it into this hopper right here. So over the chest, pretty much, over the back end of your chest, and then run this all the way down. I'll kind of show you what it looks like. It looks kind of like this. All right, now this is not needed for this thing to work. As y'all see, it works without this. All right, so next what I'll do to make it look a little bit better is I'll kind of go in. I'm not good at this, so I shift click and aim at the very, very top, just like that. So I'm gonna go all the way down with it and I'll show y'all what it looks like. All right, so I actually did this first try all the way down without a single mistake. That's awesome. Anyways, what I'll typically do is then run item frames up here. That way, you can say, you have a lot of turtle eggs for some reason. What in the world just happened there? So you have a lot of turtle eggs. Say you want to put that right there, so there's turtle eggs in there. We already have glass, so let's say you wanted to see that you had chest inside your chest, just like that. Like I was saying, this is very slow. I can show y'all how to make this a little bit faster. Just let me know down in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave this video a like. And if you're new, consider subscribing. That's it. So I will see y'all on the next one.